Pri here. Welcome back to my channel. We are on part 3 of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. So let's just get right into it. Part 3 didn't give me a whole lot, so I don't know. We'll see how long this video is. First off, Wendy and her receipts. I support Wendy. I support Wendy in showing her receipts, even though Andy was saying that they weren't landing. It was a little bit cringy, but people be lying. So whatever receipts you can produce, I say produce them. I support Wendy 100% in defending herself. She has the right to defend herself against Giselle, and they get on my nerves talking about, oh, so whack. Oh, you really brought that? Yeah. Bring it to defend yourself. Wendy said she goes right to the snake and cut the head off. That's what I'm talking about. Cut the head off, which is Giselle. That is what Monique should have done. Instead of getting in that fight with Ashley, Monique should have recognized that it was actually Giselle. That's what she should have went after. Okay, Robin and her excuse about the rumor. I don't know what to believe. Robin's excuse was believable. She thought it was another rumor. I just find that hard to believe. I mean, this was the big rumor. So do you really think another big rumor really surfaced? Like, this was the one thing that everybody was talking about. So do you really think another rumor could have come into play by then? I don't know. I kind of think Robin was lying. I kind of think Robin has to find a way to be on Giselle's side. That's my opinion. When it comes to the rumor itself, Wendy saying that it was calculated, I think it was absolutely calculated to make good TV. I think it was calculated to make good TV by Giselle, the mastermind herself. I really do. Because the whole season ended up being about the rumor. And the main one spearheading it was Giselle. So I absolutely believe it was calculated, even though Giselle will never admit it. Robin and her relationship. Child, anyway, Nicki Minaj. I ain't got time for Robin. Nicki Minaj looked beautiful. I have to say, she looked beautiful. Like, she looked really, really good. The husbands come out. Ray reminds me of Greg, Nini's husband. I don't know if it's the older age. Just something about him reminds me of Greg. Eddie. I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but he does not look like Idris Elba, but it's okay. You can still look good even though you don't look like Idris Elba. That's all I'm gonna say about Eddie. G reminds me of a drunk uncle. Not in a good way, in the disgusting, annoying way. Michael, I know that Michael was inappropriate from watching the seasons in the past, but showing the clip, Michael needs to be stopped. I almost feel like he needs to, I don't know if the husbands can be fired because they're not necessarily hired, but Michael is inappropriate to say the least. I could say more, but I mean, grabbing people, putting his hands on, like, that's too far. And then Ashley takes up for him. I could never take up for that disgusting behavior. Like, that's basically groping. There's no way. That's disgusting. There's, no. Michael, G offered an apology. Well, he did apologize. I loved it. Ashley couldn't say nothing. I think more people on this show should apologize just like that. I'm glad Chris cleared up the whole manager riding her coattails thing, which he had every right to do. He said that he's a glorified secretary, and I believe that. Whenever our spouse is doing something, the other spouse is a helper. I mean, they are basically a glorified secretary. Whatever is needed, whatever is lacking, that is the role of a spouse, to help whatever is going on, especially if it's bringing in money into the household. That's what spouses do. So the whole riding her coattails thing, like, Giselle is such a hater. Anytime a woman have a man who is doing something for her in a positive way, Giselle got to find something wrong with it. Miss Dorothy oversteps because Candace allows her to overstep. That's all I got to say about Miss Dorothy. Yeah, it's up to Candace. Candace needs to nip that in the bud. Let's talk about Mia versus Candace. Again, about the whole Chris wanted to toss my salad. Mia was dead wrong for that. In Candace's defense, this time, Mia was dead wrong. How can you say that somebody else's man wanted to toss your salad and then just be like, oh, I was wrong for that, or like, oh, I was just mad, or oh, like whatever excuse she gave? That's hitting below the belt. Like, what I look like, even if this person's not my friend, my coworker, what I look like I'm not even gonna repeat what she even said. I'm not even gonna apply that in a scenario to my life, because I would never say anything like that. But to say that Chris wanted to, girl, no. Now that's when Candace should have been throwing salad. That's when she should have been throwing salad at you. Even though it was in reference to when she threw the salad earlier, I'm saying Candace should have threw salad again that time. That time she was justified in throwing salad if she would have thrown the salad at her after she saw the tweet. Make sense? Okay. Yeah, that lie was just unwarranted. It was just wrong. I put Nicki Minaj look amazing again. And I'm ready. I'm ready for part 3. Nicki Minaj came and shook the table. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for her to dig into Ashley. I feel like Ashley never get the business. Dig into Giselle. Giselle got the business with Monique, but I want to get the business with Nicki Minaj. That's really... Oh, dig into Candace not being able to sing. Candace's voice. Candace has a very deep, husky voice that doesn't really fit her speaking voice or her tiny frame. So I'm kind of confused by her voice. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but there's an audience for everyone. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna hate. But anyway, that's really all I got for part 3. I didn't have much. Let me know what you think about part 3 in the comments, and I will see you guys for part 4. Thank you.